Dear students, in this lecture, I am going to solve question number 4, 5 and 6 of exercise 7.1. Question number 4 on the screen. You can see the question from the textbook. L and M are two parallel lines. These two lines are parallel, intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. We have to show that triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. Given L parallel to M and P parallel to Q. The line P intersects L and M, A and B respectively, and the line Q intersects L and M at D and C. If we join AC, we got two triangles ABC and CDA. Line P intersects L and M at A and B respectively. And line Q intersects L and M at D and C respectively. Join AC. So these are given. Now what we have to prove? To prove triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. Proof. Look, line L parallel to line M and AC is a transversal. So we definitely can say this angle equal to this angle. So I am writing, since L parallel to M and AC is a transversal, therefore angle ACB equal to angle ACB equal to angle DAC. Why? We know that alternate angles are equal when two parallel lines cuts by another line. The alternate angles are always equal. So I am writing within bracket alternate interior angles. Again, since P parallel to Q and AC transversal, therefore angle BAC equal to angle AACD. ACD. Why? They are also alternate angle. Alternate interior angles. Now, in triangles, ABC and CDA, angle ACB equal to angle DAC, angle BAC equal to angle ACD. I am writing within bracket proved earlier. Proved earlier. And AC equal to AC common, because when we talk about triangle ABC, AC is required. When we talk about triangle CDA, AC is also required. So the side AC is common. So we got two angles of two triangle and a side of two triangle are equal. Therefore, we can say triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA by AAS, by angle side congruence criteria. That's all about the question number 4. Question number 5 on the screen. Line L is bisector of an angle A and B is any point on L. BP and QB are perpendiculars from B to the arms of angle A. Show that number 1, triangle ABC congruent to triangle AQB, and number 2, BP equal to PQ or B is equidistant from the arms of A. This is angle A. Line L bisects angle A. That means this angle equal to this angle. Let us take another point B here. This is one arm of the angle A. This is another arm of angle A. Let us draw perpendicular from the point B on this arm that meets this arm at P. So this angle must be 90 degree. Let us draw another perpendicular from the point B on this arm that meets the arm at Q. Given line L is a bisector of angle A, that is angle PAB equal to angle QAB, and since BP perpendicular on this arm, that is AP, and BQ perpendicular on AQ, therefore we can say angle BPA equal to angle BQA, because both are 90 degree. These things are given to us. What we have to prove here? To prove number 1, triangle APB congruent to triangle AQB, and number 2, BP equal to BQ, that is this length and this length, that is BP equal to BQ. That means B is equidistant from the arms of angle A. Proof: in triangles APB and triangle AQB, angle PAB equal to angle QAB given because L is the bisector of angle A, therefore this angle equal to this angle. Angle BPA equal to angle BQA. Why? Both are 90 degree. Both are 90 degree. Moreover, AB equal to AB common. When we talk about this triangle, that is triangle APB, we need this side, and when we talk about triangle AQB, we need also this line. Therefore AB is equal to AB common. So triangle APB congruent to triangle AQB. So our first proof is completed. Now we have to show that BP equal to BQ, BP equal to BQ. This is very simple. Since triangle APB congruent to triangle AQB, we already proved these two triangles are congruent. Therefore BP and BQ must be equal because they are corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So question number 5 completed. Question number 6 on the screen. This is an isosceles triangle. This side equal to this side. I am extending this line. This is A, B, this is D. This is C. Now see, ACE is another isosceles triangle. So approximately I am drawing this line as this line equal and join these two. This is our E. Let's join it. This is our approximate figure. You should draw this figure with the help of your instrument box. Let us read the question. Here AC equal to AE given and AB equal to AD given, and angle BAD equal to angle EAC, that is this angle equal to this angle. We have to show that BC means this side equals to DE given AC equal to AE and AB equal to AD, means this line equal to this line, and also given angle BAD equal to angle EAC, that means this angle equal to this angle. To prove BC equal to D. Proof. Given angle BAD equal to angle EAC, these two angles are equal. This is given. Now I am adding angle CAD CAD both sides. I have added angle CAD both sides. In an equation we can add or subtract the same thing in both sides. Now look, BAD plus CAD means BAC. Sum of these two angles gives angle BAC, and sum of these two angles results in angle EAC. Now in triangles ABC and AED, now in triangles ABC and AED, ABC and AED, side AB equal to side AD, AB equal to AD is given. In this triangle this side and in this triangle this side are equal. This is given. Side AC equal to side AE. This is also given. In this triangle ABC, side AC, and in this triangle AED, this side means side AE. So AC equal to AE is also given, and angle BAC equal to angle ACE. Why? Proved earlier or before proved? Before proved. We already proved this. So the triangles ABC congruent to triangle AED. Since triangle ABC congruent to triangle AED, therefore we can say BC equal to DE by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. That's all about question number 6. No more today. I wish you all the best.